Okay, we just got an Uber out to the trailhead on Highway 18 and just getting on trail. We're headed to try to finish this route into Acton. It's going to take us a couple of weeks. Well, we're going to do it. Starting our hike out of Big Bear and back up into the desert view already. Probably not more than a mile in. Looking back towards Big Bear, and I believe this is Baldwin Lake right in there. Still snow in the mountains, which I think is unusual for this time of year. So
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her love, isn't it good, Norwegian wood. Asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. I looked around and I noticed it wasn't a chair. I sat on her lap, biding my time, drinking her wine. We talked until 2, and then she said, it's time for bed. She told me she worked in the morning, started to laugh. I told her I couldn't. Crawled off to sleep in the bath.
Well, 6 miles in and about 1,200 feet of elevation gain, starting to get a different perspective of the snow-covered mountains. For all that climbing this morning, we're now dropping down to get to a water source before we do some more ascent to the final campground for today.
And when I woke, I wasn't alone. This bird had flown. So I lit a fire, and isn't it good, Norwegian wood.
Well, this is a popular spot for gathering water. Got quite a few hikers stopped here and cameling up, drinking some down and filling up their empties so they can go dry camp and have plenty of water for the night. I just gathered mine and I'm letting it gravity feed right now. Once again, the dirty water is on top. runs through the Sawyer squeeze filter. Now this is Caribou Creek. You can see the fellow here is filling up his sea neck. He's actually rinsing it right now. He's going to fill it up and gather water and run it through his filter. So it's nice to find a little spot with some fast running water because the bags fill up faster.
Okay.
And it's a nice little spot. And it has good reviews, good tasting water, and all is well. Well, we made it to our campsite. Camped right down there. And if I look up, oh boy, I see snow patches. We're at over 7,000 feet. And it's going to be a chilly night, so it's going to pull out all the stops. Down pants, down coat, base layer. Anything I got, everything I got. Try to stay warm. And got a little lasagna cooking here, and got some cheese to put in it, some crackers. So, dinner and bed. All right, this is camp for the night. There's my tent. Got a nice kind of flat place to sleep. That's good. And Scrooge is close by, so there's another couple of people that are camping, and up the trail just a couple of 100 yards is snow on the trail. Okay, on trail, day 2 out of the Big Bear. 2 out of 5, 4. 2 out of 4, 2 out of 5. So, here we go. It's gonna be mostly downhill, not a huge day today, but we're gonna make the best and see the most. Well, we finally got ourselves a nice view of Big Bear Lake. See a lot of snow up there in the mountains. Still hasn't melted off, but the ski resorts are closed. Big Bear Lake and surrounding mountains. It's easy to tell when we're on the north side of a slope at 7,000 feet, actually 7,600 feet. That's where you see the snow. At 7,850 feet, this snow's kind of getting like the real thing. Starting to cover the trail. Well, this trail is dynamic and forever changing. I just took a short break and had another hiker come by and tell me that Scrooge, the guy I've been hiking with for the last 430 miles, just had a calf injury a couple miles back, and he's getting off trail. And so I guess I'm soloing now. Didn't expect it. Got up this morning. It was just a day like every other day. And now the guy I've been spending the most hiking time with is going into town. Well, hopefully he's okay, and hopefully he'll be back within a few days, but you just never know what's going to happen out here. So I'll keep you posted. Here's the second water source I've seen today. I stopped for lunch at the first one and cameled up, so don't need to stop here, but it's nice to see a lot of flowing water. Here's an example of where the trail becomes the stream. Fun. Now, I just did a little foot soak in Holcomb Creek, and it was really cold. Felt good. Got here early. Scrooge is in Big Bear, getting his calf looked at, and we're going to find out whether he's going to be able to get back on trail or not. So hopefully he's going to be okay and get back out here and join me for the rest of the trip to Acton. In the meantime, I've got clean feet, and tomorrow is going to be another fairly short day, and then a pretty normal one, probably around 14 miles to the hot springs, and from there we'll go in and do our resupply that we sent ahead. I keep saying we, it could be me. We'll find out. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm enjoying Holcomb Creek. Very, very nice. Sun's about to set and it's about to get very cold. Camped right on the stream, and a lot of hikers coming in. There's a few camped over there, and a bunch of people pouring in. It's the bubble.